Looks like we're going to be starting up Moto 2.
Nicole Gerling, we need you to scoring, please. Nicole Gerling, come on down. All right. We got 1 full minute, and that line is snapping. At the same time, can we have a quick round of applause, please, for my co-announcer all weekend? She's got to take off. Give it up for Lisa Price.
Woo!
Thanks, you guys. I love Region 2. You guys will always be my home, and I would be proud to come back and help you out anytime. Thanks a lot, Jim Lambert, and thank you, Region 2.
All right, that's enough. Get out of here. See you, Lisa. Drive carefully. Wow. Yeah, anything you leave behind, we'll send down to you. Or we'll hold it for your next trip up here. I thought you had it. Strange. Hey, Lisa? Lisa? Can you check your purse, make sure you don't have a microphone in there? No. Body orifices. Can we do a check? All right. Well, it's got to be around here somewhere. It could have been me walking down to scoring, or it could be in my left hand. Sweet. All right. And off. The 567 class, 550s. Ben Shembry down in a tuck. Shembry getting as low as he can in that 550 tray.
And 650s right behind him.
650s. Oh, and 701 750s.
We got Team Orange Pride and Joy, which is Rob Stillhorn.
Gotta love it. Check it out, coming at us. Side by side, 550 action. On the outside. Is that a number 16 on that? Little difficult to see the numbers there. Can see the brilliant red 414 of Colin Dahlberg. Behind him, the number 12. And then there's 88 211. Boy, I'm sorry, just cannot get them quickly enough. Yeah, if I go see Robert Stell, if I go see Fred Stellhorn, he's going to fix this problem before the next race. Going to make that happen. Oh, rider down, 5, 6, 7s. Here they come again. You're right. Up next, the 900 expert stands. We need Mike Hackler, Chris Wattier, Pete Zernick, Jeff Loader, Dylan Alexander, Ian Roberts, Eric Hewitt, and Thomas Page. And you should be on the line already, folks. Literally. Staging behind them, the X2 Army experts, Steve Gerling, John Doerr, Johnny De La Rosa, Doug Wolf, and Jesse Wilson. You guys all need to be together for race number 3. You should be in staging right now. Trent Dickinson. Awesome. Well,
Mr. Worldwide, from Miami, Morocco, to Australia, to the world. Dale.
all right, as I walk down the beach with my new, I shouldn't say my, with Maverick's new wireless microphone, gotta love it, Trenton Dickinson. Trent, be nimble. Trenton, behind you. 1-0. You know, it'd be a lot easier to see from next to you. Some.
Yeah, it's easy for you to say it, Kurt.
All right.
Check, check, double check.
Check. All right, well, my thanks go out to Bill Wilson for returning the SF Giants hat in black. I had the thought that was Trent Dickinson's hat, but it is not. So if somebody lost a black San Francisco Giants hat, it is right here at the announcing booth. Wow.
All right, the 900 expert stand is on stage, and good for them. Checkers out for the 550, 650, 750 class. All right, just a heads up. After the 900 expert stands, X2 Army experts, you are up after the 900s.
Checkered flag out. Number 12 coming through.
All right, got the last set of folks for the 550, 650, 750 class coming up. And ride her down on the far set of buoys. Got to give these guys props for running this course in the 550, 650s. Jim makes a very big course here. All right, on the line is the 900 expert stands. We got the number 8 boat of Mike Hackler from Gardnerville, Nevada. The number 18 boat, Chris Wattier from Sacramento, California. The number 55 boat, Bob Vassallo from Rockland, California. The number 85 boat for Jeff Trogner of Watsonville, California. Is he there yet? Number 149, Pete Zernick from Sacramento, California. The 186 boat of Jeff Loader from Antelope, California. The 288 boat from Dylan Alexander from Newcastle, California. All right, looks like they're starting up. Checking. We got a green. Nice, clean start. Nice, even pace for the front riders. Let's see who takes this first split. All right.
What a race. Check it out. Side by side on the inside split. That's got to be Ian Roberts. And I believe, who was it? Was that Pete Zernick? Wow, absolutely crazy. First and second going off. Rider down. Can't quite see it. Well, we're getting that late afternoon glare off of the sun. A little more difficult to see the numbers, but I'll tell you what, that first half a lap was absolutely thrilling as the two riders on the inside. Yes, one of them, Ian Roberts. And it was it must have been Eric Hewitt. It was Roberts and Hewitt side by side through every corner. And then, of course, right behind him, Pete Zernick. I think Chris Whittier's out there as well. Man, I got to love that. Folks, I just want to throw it out there a little early, as you all probably remember. It is so helpful if we get some assistance at the end of the race day to pull in the buoys. So, yeah, if you want to get your stuff ready in advance and like that, but, you know, spend an extra half hour here at the lake and help us out, we'd really appreciate it. I'll tell you what, Jeff Loader's ripping it out there. He may not be in first spot, but he is hitting and getting.
Next up is X2 Army Experts. X2, you should be on the beach.
No doubt about it. We need Steve Gerling, John Dewar, Johnny De La Rosa, Doug Wolf, and Jesse Wilson. You should all be behind the line like Doug Wolf already is. White flag out. Don't miss the start of your race if you're in the X2 class. I can feel Jim Lambert about ready to pull the plug.
So along with the X2s, we need some holders for the X2 class. If you got a helmet, you got a PFD, come on down.
You got a normie, you got a holder. Little wolf on wolf action is Darren going over to help his brother Doug. Gotta love that. Darren, masterfully skilled in bicycle racing. Talking about doing a little freestyle next time out. Here comes the general, John Dewar. He wants to make the race, no doubt about it. All right, final lap in the books, and look at this. Outside is Roberts, inside is Hewitt. Or is it Hewitt and Roberts? It's so hard to tell from out here. No, that is Zernick on the inside and Roberts on the outside. Roberts with the win. Zernick in second. Third overall, Mr. $100 Safety Award, Eric Hewitt. Third position. Dylan Alexander, followed through by Mike Hackler with the Hydro Space. Yes, Jim Lambert. Wow, wow, wow. Hold the presses. Boy, you know, if you're ready to head to the bathroom, you want to stop right now. Jim Lambert just came over and told me in this next X2 Army race, Steve Gerling, current world champion, Doug Wolf, DJSA multiple-time champion, at the end of the last race, had profane words. Yes, folks, I said it, profane words with each other. So they are going to start this final moto off dead engine Le Mans start. That means the nose of their boat is facing the shore, hands on their heads, feet in the air, 10 seconds behind the rest of the X2 class. This is going to be exciting. I'm just saying. What? What? 3, 2.
Yeah.
Here they come. And your world champion gets the drive. Doug Cardi Wolf in a second position. All right. So we have an entire straightaway. I'm sorry, folks. It is just too much fun. How can you add more fun to a race? You make the fast guys start way behind. Gotta love it. Gerling, world champion. Look at this. He is almost caught up with the first two halfway through the first quarter of a lap. Absolutely ridiculous. Oh, another Clairol hair commercial. Thanks so much, Maria. There they go. All right, check it out. Far right-hand side of the course, all four of our boats within 2 buoys of each other. Our late starters, Steve Gerling and Doug Wolf, going at it. I mean, G-O-I-N-G at it. And at each other. You know what? Steve Gerling, I can feel him gritting his teeth from here. He does not like to be anything but first. And he is pushing hard on second place. And as he's doing it on the inside, Wolf is going around on the outside. It's a double pass. And they're both going inside, Gerling and Wolf on the inside section of the split course. On the outside, that's got to be John Dewar, the general. The general on the outside, and both of our naughty boy X2 riders on the inside, and here they come. It is Dewar, Gerling, Wolf, and De La Rosa. All right, let's hear the news. What happened? Jason Ward, what happened?
It's a tough break, Kurt. I actually don't know what's wrong. It's either a starter or starter relay. The starter's not doing nothing, and the relay's clicking. So I thought it was a bad wire connection that came apart, but that could have been from us yanking on it in a mad dash to try to wiggle something right. So I got that fixed thanks to Jeremy Dixon. I appreciate it.
Oh, you got it fixed already?
I got that part fixed, and it's still not right. So it could either be the starter or the relay.
Got it.
And
next race.
Mike over there gave me a hand getting the nuts and stuff apart. I want to say thanks. Everybody who helped me out this weekend, my boat needed a lot of work, and to every single person that was out here giving me the support that I needed, I love you and I appreciate it. It was great to be out there riding again.
It was great to have you out there, dude. That thing is hitting and getting without being, a higher compression like we were talking about earlier. Gotta love it, man. We need a few more of those hulled boats out here because there's some fine racing to be had with the next four hull.
I'm trying to get back. Obviously, you saw Rod Bigman. He's going to be at Copperopolis racing. Jay Rossett, we're trying to get back because he still has his ski. We're trying to get Jimmy Rogers back out. He's
I'd love to have Jimmy come out.
So.
Do you still have his STXR?
Yeah, this is brand new, but it's a little okay. We're going to leave in 2 minutes. So, yeah, I'm trying to see what I can do about getting other people into that class because it's a fun, it's great. It's a blast being out there. And obviously every guy that I'm out there on the track with is, we all smile and laugh and giggle, probably doing it out even on the track. So 1 lap left for Steve Gerling, Doug Wolf. Johnny De La Rosa and John Dewar out there. I don't know where Jesse Wilson is. I think he might have had problems because I heard a parts call earlier. Yeah, he's broke. Tough break for the Wilson family. But right now, currently out in front with that running start, Steve Gerling, Doug Wolf trying to make a move on the outside. Checkered flags waving. I don't think there's enough for Cardi to catch him. Steve Gerling waiting for him. Wants to do a drag race or taunt him. Good sportsmanship there. Look at Dewar going, what's up? De La Rosa cruising around. All right, this will be my probably first announcement for the day and the whole weekend. Thanks, Jim Lambert. Up next, your legend stand on the number 29 is Dan Nolden from Tracy, California, sponsored by Dave Robinson's Jet Pro and Go-Kart Racer. On your 800 novice stand on the number 3 out of Antioch, California, Eric Stegman. Out of Sparks, Nevada, sponsored by Chuck the Nail Man. At Salon, 215 South, R&R Motor Source. On the number 28 is Jody Evans. Also out of Sparks, Nevada, sponsored by R&R Motor Source, my wife and all my ladies. On the number 45, Chuck Evans. On the number 174 out of Concord, California, Will Dewar. On the number 317 out of Sparks, Nevada, sponsored by TC Racing and Bionic Racing, Mitch Jonas.
And rounding out the field on the 812 out is also from Sparks, Nevada. Shoot, are you kidding me? We ought to have some races in Sparks, Nevada.
These are all Sparks people.
Right. Sponsored by Happy Heating and Air Conditioning, TC Racing, and Rebuilding in Sparks, Matthew Rawlings. Oh, 421.
All right, Kurt on the inside. Look at who your leader is, Jody. Is that Jody Evans?
No, that's Chuck.
Oh, that's Chuck. Chuck Evans, Dan Nolden. Looks like Eric Stegman on the inside.
Battling all weekend.
Yeah, Stegman, Will Dewar, then Jody, Happy, and Mitch Jonas. All right.
God love it. These guys are going at it.
All right, I want to say thanks to everybody. Have a good weekend, ride safe, and I will see you at Copperopolis.
We look forward to it. You'll have that machine dialed in by then. Ooh, look out. The rest of that Sports Set 800 class. Jason Psycho Ward is going off. Drive careful. Bye, Sienna. Good job today. Up next, our X2 Army Novice. We need Ryan Gray, Don Miller, Darren Wolf, Mike Hackler, Sterling Holden, Brian Toline, Greg Summers, and Eddie Clavel all down to the line. And, of course, the Wolfmeister, the first one down there. Is that Bob Wilson on that 137? Brian Toline.
Ride her down. Ride her back up.
Ride her down, ride her up, ride her down, ride her up. He is a buoyant son of a gun. Gotta love it, folks. All right, on the water, our legends and 800 novice stand combined class. Out in front, Chuck Evans. He and Dan Nolden have been going at it. And look at this. Putting out the 03 there. Eric Stegman made a move up. Stegman up there. He made a pass. Oh! Rider down, putting their hands in the air, back up again. I think that's Stegman that went down. Well, I have to check with our with scoring to see what's official later. Let's check it when they come around. Get out of the glare here. I don't know if you can see that on the World Wide Web.
All right, looking for some holders for the next round. Some holders.
X2 Army, they could use some holders, and actually the next class after that could use some holders too. So if you feel like giving a brother a hand, come on over, grab your PFD and your helmet, gloves, goggles. Come on over and give us a hold. The mailman, the nail man, excuse me, Chuck Evans. Evans getting a little squirrely there as we call his name. White flag out. 1 lap to go. Dan Nolden in second behind Evans. The battle for third is raging. Will Dewar taking the outside split. And I think that's Jody Evans. It is Jody Evans on the inside split. Evans going to have position, but Dewar can have the speed. They're side by side, getting the white flag, and Jody Evans makes the pass. J.E. And look at this. Battles raging all over. We got Mitch Jonas, Eric Stegman, Matt Rawlings, all three of them going at it in this final lap. Far side of the course, checking it out. Chuck Evans, huge lead. Evans taking the inside one more time. 3 more buoys, and he has got a Moto 4 win. That's right, I said Moto 4.
1, 2,
3
1,
yesterday, 2 today. Put your hands together for Chuck Evans, your Moto 4 winner. Right behind him, leading his class, Dangerous Dan Nolan. Dan. And look at the battle here. Third position, second actually in class. Jody Evans going to finish right behind her husband. I'm telling you, it is close. And here comes little Will, not so little anymore, Will Dewar. Holders to the line, please. Holders to the line. Good rides out there, Will. Jody.
Check 1 2. Check 1 2.
3 4. Rick Ignacio, I absolutely love these new wireless mics. They're fan-blessed-tastic.
You're very welcome.
Yeah, buddy. Here they go. We ain't going solo. All right. Last moto of the day for the X2 Army novices. They are fired up, ready to go. Wow. Sterling Holden with a good drive going to the outside. That looks like might be Brian Toline on the inside. Once again, that little bit of glare makes it a little more difficult for us to see numbers here. But we'll call them as I see them, and if we're wrong, we'll call them right next time. Dragging a leg on the outside, putting a paddle down. Let's see what I think that's Holden out there. On the inside, looks like Wilson.
Hey, Kurt. Check 1 2 1 2. Hey, Kurt, we got Chuck Evans over here. I think Chuck's got some good words to say.
Hey everybody, thank you for everything. I'd like to thank my wife first and foremost. She's an amazing partner, best friend, lover. Campfire West, the family, you're awesome. Finally, I'd like to dedicate this weekend to my brother. He's no longer here. It's his birthday today, and I pulled it off for him, so I love you, Dusty.
Incredible good rides out there by the Evans family today. I'm telling you, talk about two riders that have come on the scene and just rocketed it up. Chuck and Jody Evans going to it. And speaking of rockets on the water. These X2 novices are going at it. They're going hard. I want to see what the numbers on these boats are. A little difficult to see from here. Sterling Holden, I know that boat anywhere. He's got the lead. That is Brian Toline in second position, followed by, I believe, Greg Summers. So first, second, and third pretty close. Darren Wolf didn't have the best start, but he's starting to pull back in. The 29 machine of Don Miller doing his best to catch up. And yes, folks, race number 6 should be on the line already. That is our Sports Sit 1200 GP, Sports Sit 800 Novice. You should be on the line, ready to go. I see the white flag becoming unfurled. So the final lap going there. If your name is Michael McFarland, well, if it is, you're already on the line. No, you're not. Where are you, Michael? Got the 116 of Jack Arlick. Thomas Pagan bringing his X4 hull up there. Right next to him, Mike Hackler on his Sea-Doo. On the number 33, Doug Wolf. And we could use some holders to the line for these guys. Holders, if you have a helmet and gloves and a PFD, let's face it, a little bit of eye protection. Come on over. Give these guys a hand one more time. We need some holders to the line, please.
Looking for some holders to the line. Holders to the line. All right, I'm over here with Pete Zernick. The name is Pete Zernick. Pete, what do you got to say?
I am excited to get this thing wrapped up. It has been a long day, long weekend, 5 motos per class. Awesome. Where else can you get that kind of racing?
Thanks, Pete. Thanks.
Holders. We need some holders. John Bonkowski getting a little lake water. Just a sip. Thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate your efforts. Sweet. What goes around comes around for certain. Anyone else that can give us a hand? Any other holders? Sterling Holden getting the win. Behind him, tow line. In the third spot, Greg Summers. And fourth, Darren Wolf. So it's Holden, tow line, Summers, and Wolf, your top 4 in the X2 Army Novice Army.
Hey, Kurt, are we still looking for holders?
We are still looking for holders. Hey, you X2 guys.
All right, if you got a helmet, you got a PFD, please help out your fellow brother here on the line with holding up his boat.
Brian Toline and Greg Summers, good rides. I know you guys are tired, but if you got the ability to help hold some of those next guys on the line, it'd be fantastic. We just need a couple more holders, and we're good to go. All right, here we are. One more time. Our sport sits. And Normie gets a hole shot on the outside. God love it. Boy, this has been a hard luck weekend so far for Normie. Let's see what happens. Well, on the X4 hold Sea-Doo rider on the inside, I'm not quite certain who that was. Think it might have been Mike Hackler. We'll check it as they come around. Yep, that is Normie on the outside, and it is Doug Wolf on the inside. Normie, oh, Yee getting a little pushed, a little sideways there, catching a little pump wash and sideways action off of that larger hold. X4 Sea-Doo in front of him. So I'm going to say that was Doug Wolf, possibly Jack Arlick. No, it wouldn't have been Jack Arlick. It must have been Mike Hackler or Thomas Page, and not Jack Daniels, although we may be seeing him later on this afternoon. Love the sound of those triples. All right, up next, race number 7, SCXP and Sprint Set Open combined. You guys should be over there right now. And any of our other holders that could do it one more time, this next class demands it for certain. Check it out. Whoa! Cardi Wolf just got past. And I think that was Hackler on the 101 machine. We'll have to check as they come around one more time. Well, I'll tell you what, the glare gets worse at this time of day. But looking out across the water and seeing these huge sprays at these big runabout holes, or mid-sized runabout in sport class holes, throwing that spray up and seeing the machine behind it, it is absolutely gorgeous. Is that Thomas Pageant out front? Aha, okay, sweet. So Thomas Pageant in the lead. Thomas Pageant just throwing it down. I'm telling you, he is taken to this X4 hole like crazy. White flag out, 1 lap to go. Pageant with the lead. Cardi, Doug Wolf in second. In third, Norm Yee. In fourth must be Mike Hackler. SCXP, sprint set to the line. SCXP and sprint set to the line, please. You are up next. After that, our final race of the day. Fast Stand Pro-Am GP. You guys should be getting ready now. Final time through, folks, as he comes across. Give him a hand, Mike Hackler. Excuse me. I said that. Thomas Pageant. Pageant and Hackler switched boats. I don't know why. Doug Wolf trying to make a move. Wolf gets second, and Normie gets third. And Mike Hackler coming across the line, I do believe. And that must be Michael McFarland on the other triple cylinder XIR. Got to love it. I mean, love it, love it, love it, love it. And the final trip through for Donnie Miller. All right, race number 7, Sprint Sit Open, fastest boats on the water, SCXP Expert. They are on the line. My appreciation once again to Lisa Price. Lisa, if you're listening through the internet, thank you so much. 443. She might be close to the airport by now. Radical Rick, you getting everything ready for the big push here at the end? Getting every spaces cleared? Going to direct all of us as we assist you to fill that trailer, which is with as many wet, heavy objects as possible. Yeah, buddy. He's like, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yowza, yowza, yowza. Final opportunity. Sprint Sit Open SCXP Expert is on the line. On the 771 machine out of Palm Springs, California. Sponsored by Jet Trim, HydroTurf, R&D, ODI Grips, and Parker Yamaha. It's Bill Wilson. On the 816 machine out of El Dorado Hills. Sponsored by DJSA Racing, Jet Pilot, SunWindFire.com, West Coast Porting, SunWindRide.com, and the tuners stand, our own Maverick Rick Ignacio. In the SCXP Expert class on the number 7 machine out of Concord, California, sponsored by his own wallet and DJSA Racing, John Dewar. The number 3 boat out of Fresno, California, sponsored by Clausen's Motorsports, it is Chang Lu. Chang Lu on that 411 machine. On the 808 out of Granite Bay, California, Jesse Wilson. Jesse Wilson riding for Wilson Brothers Racing, Team Wilson, Impros, Commander, Jet Pilot, PWC Graphics, Doug Wolf, and Bob Wilson. And there they go. Mike Habel out in front, I do believe. Habel went home. Oh, Jesse Wilson out there. Wilson throwing it down. There's Chang Lu and Bill Wilson. Is it General John Dewar? Not out there. You can't be out there racing and on the beach smoking at the same time. It's so difficult. I don't care how good you are at transcendental meditation. All right, and having said that, Jesse Wilson just boiling the water out there. That big machine is on fire. He is hitting and ripping. Wilson, nice clean lines, making the move. Trying to do it right. Look over at the starter, see what's going on. In second position, Bill Wilson. All right, Jesse Wilson continuing to lead out there. Behind him, the battle between Bill Wilson and Chang Lu, or Chang Lu and Bill Wilson, depending on which way you want to look at it. Those guys are starting to spread it out now. Jesse Wilson. Oh, Wilson. Missing a boy. Wilson missing a boy, and you could just feel him just knocking himself in the head saying, dang it, dang it, dang it. I wasn't going to hit one the whole race. Let's see what he does. Does he go take the walk of shame? Why, yes, he does. He realizes his mistake, goes around it, and it barely costs him any time. Gotta love it, gotta love it, gotta love it. What? All right. Craziness on the water. Jesse Wilson on the far left-hand side of the course, taking the outside, making around every buoy. White flag out. One last lap for Wilson. He shakes his head as he looks over at the starter. Who says you can't teach a young rider new tricks? Good to see him out there doing a good job. Wilson with the drive out in front. Bill Wilson in that second position. No, that's Cheng Lu. Cheng Lu in second and Bill Wilson behind him. Throwing these big four-stroke runabouts around. Final race of the day, Fast Stand GP coming to the line. See top three going there right now. Where is Chris Wadier? See the boat. Here comes Wilson. Wilson on a tear. One more buoy and the start-finish line. And a win in the books. Gotta love it. Reminds me of Mike when he first started 4 years ago. That is a good and a bad thing. Having said that, Cheng Lu, second position overall in this moto. Behind him, Bill Wilson. There's a lot of horsepower on the water right there. Fun to see Jesse Wilson out front having a good time. And unfortunately, Maverick getting the hook again today. We'll have to find out what's going on with that machine. Yeah, up next, final race of the day, Fast Stand Pro-Am GP. For everybody else that's got their stuff putting away, you're busy hiding things back in the trailer where they belong, hooking up the totes, drying out the boats. If we could all just remind you, we could certainly use the help at the end of the day here. We want to pull in all the buoys, and you guys know the routine. So if we could have the usual cast of characters, the more people we have helping, the easier and quicker it is. You guys have been great. Every time this year we've asked if you could do that again, it'd be fantastic. Little bit of help. But before that, we got some exciting Fast Stand Pro-Am GP action coming up. Oh, yeah. Our starter, Jedra Lambert, going to hit that band one more time. Our starter says, let's fire them up. And fire them up they do. Looking down the line. Are they ready? It's turned sideways. Oh! Pete Zernick with a hole shot. Zernick got a hole shot. And we're bringing it back. Yellow flags all around. Why are we using yellow? Yeah. Well, it's his cake. What can I say? That is so funny. Oh, look, he's pooping already. No. Oh, he's going to go inside to do it. All right, we're going to try this one more time. And this time we're going to try and get everybody to go at the same time. I'll tell you what, Pete Zernick was on that band last time. Zernick hasn't had a hole shot, a true hole shot all weekend long, and that was the one. He has got to be ready to go. Wadier and Zernick side by side. Zernick going to take the outside split. Wadier on the inside. Let's see what happens. Wadier makes a turn, holds the lead on the inside section of the course. And look at this. Ian Roberts trying to make a move on the outside of Pete. Can't quite make it. Or is that Eric Hewitt? It could be either. Look at this battle on the outside. Woo-hoo! That is Ian Roberts takes it away. Wadier looks over. Roberts makes the pass. Here's Zernick. Where is Eric Hewitt? He's not in this race. That would be why. He should be. I feel him out there. Check it out. Is that guy out front, is he going around every buoy? Because he's got a quarter lap lead in the first quarter lap. This is absolutely ridiculous. Ian Roberts is incredible. I mean, he's on an incredible. Oh, Roberts dipped so hard in, the water caught his shoulder, almost ripped him off the boat. Ian Roberts doing it hard. Behind him, here comes Zernick. Pete Zernick, strong in that second position. Chris Wadier trying to make a move, but look at Jeremy Dixon. Jeremy Dixon waking up. He is there. All right, folks, enjoying this incredibly fast Pro-Am, Fast and Pro-Am GP race. At the end of this, our course marshals will start pulling buoys and bringing them in. If you could meet us there, we would appreciate it so much. Half a lap lead with 1 lap down. Ian Roberts, you are blowing my mind, brother. You are blowing my mind.
Y'all know who it is. It's the king of that conscious rap. Young Boney Soprano, a.k.a. T-Bone. My girl Becca shape out the Blazers track right here. It's what we call revolution of dance music. Bomb on.
Can nobody love me like you do? Oh, no. I look in your eyes and see the truth. Oh, yeah. No matter where I go, you're there. Ooh, no. See me and know me.
Crazy racing going on. White flag out. 1 lap to go. Thomas Pageon.
I'ma give it all. I'ma give it
Thomas Pageant flying out there. He's got a battle going on. I thought that looked like Chris Wattier, but I'm surprised to look up and see him back there. Checker flag coming out. And another race win for Ian Roberts. Styling. Oh, who's calling that one? Who's calling? They're both saying, I won it. Second position. I'm getting on the radio. Who had a better look at that than I did? Pete Zernick. I'll tell you what, Pete Zernick willed himself forward. What a great job. Dylan Alexander just wide open. Love watching those guys race together. This Fast Am Pro MGP, absolutely fantastic. Folks, one of the first things that needs to go into the trailer, unfortunately, is our announcing system. And in keeping with what we've asked already to get a little bit of help, for those of you that normally give us assistance, if you could just do it again today, we'd really appreciate it. Want to get started pulling buoys, get this stuff done so everybody can have a great Sunday afternoon, relaxing or on the water. And look at this. We get the 75-year-old John Cook to drag this thing. Cookie. I'm number one with him. That's an international symbol he just showed me there. Yeah. Gotta love it. Folks, my own personal thank you for a wonderful weekend of racing. You guys did a phenomenal job. It was a great time announcing with Lisa Price. Lisa, it was the bomb. It was just a great reunion here at Campfire Westlake. Hope we get to do it some more. Love to start seeing a little bit of more northern, Southern California action going on. Any of you in Southern California that happen to be watching the races, don't watch them. It's only 5 hours in a car, maybe 6, maybe 7, depending on where you are. A lot of fun. Take a day off work, on Monday so that you can hang around the lake with us afterwards. We're not a bad group. And, we may not have a B in a DJSA, but I'm telling you, you want to have some safe racing, you want to meet some nice people, have a great time, come on out and join us. DJSA, Outlaw Racing, we are having a ball.